Yes, final segment of Sedano and Kap from Loyola Marymount from Rams training camp. DeMarco?
Yes, sir.
Jared Verse is here, the first-round draft choice out of Florida State. We shook hands.
Your hand.
We shook hands. No, and it was a solid handshake.
And you asked for more.
I said, squeeze it as hard as you can. And he's such a sweetheart. He goes, no, man, I don't want to hurt you. I'm like, no, please hurt me.
Jared Verse a sweetheart.
Hurt me. Yeah. But he then
but
then he gave it to me. He put one on me.
Yeah, how'd it feel?
Felt great.
Yes. Can you do it on the air?
Felt great.
Can you do it on the
Are
air?
you ready? Let me have you.
Do it on the air.
If you're meeting somebody for the first time.
Here we go.
So like a regular handshake.
Yeah.
Your first time you're meeting somebody.
Pretend like he's trying to date your daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, he's like a date my daughter.
He's about to date your
Hey,
daughter.
nice to meet you, man. How are you?
Give him one.
Hey, what you doing in my house, man?
Oh, sorry, man.
Hey, you gotta get out.
Okay, my bad.
Man.
My bad.
Nothing for you here. Nothing for you here. Why you pulling away? Stay back.
That's a nice, pleasant handshake.
Good
Thank you.
job.
All right, now, let's say you know somebody's coming in with the hardest handshake you've ever felt in your life, and you got to match it.
Vice grip.
All right, here it goes.
Yeah,
You ready?
here we go.
All right. How you doing, man?
Oh, my God, you're dead. Stop. Call the paramedics.
Felt my
that
vein.
felt
My
good.
man.
Felt the vein popping out.
I like it.
How's it going out there, man?
Hey, I'm having a fun time out there. You got me playing next to Kobe Turner, Braden Fisk. You got BY out there. You got Hoyt out there. It's so easy. It's so much fun.
This is your first day of pads in the NFL.
Yes, sir.
Well, you've been dreaming about this day your whole life. How did it match up for you out there?
It was exactly as I expected. We're just out there having fun, out there doing exactly what I do. Didn't change anything. Just keep doing what I do.
Just born to be here, born to do it. That's how you feel.
Had to earn it first, but get there at some point.
But go back to that. That's a great question. Yeah. Born, okay? Like, go back to your senior year of high school. Tell us where you're going to high school and how you're going from your high school to a smaller college, Albany. Mm-hmm. And we talked about this on draft day, you and I.
Yes, sir.
But because you know that his head coach at Albany was Aaron Donald's position coach at Pitt.
I did know that.
Yes, of
and
course
you went to
did.
Pitt.
Right.
I told you he's connected to everything.
Everything. So tell us where you were in high school and how you wind up going to Albany long before you go to Florida State.
Yeah, so I was at Central Columbia in Pennsylvania, Central PA. It's kind of like a smaller school, so not too many coaches kind of come out there do anything like that. And I was a really smaller guy. I was a wide receiver, tight end, so I wasn't getting too many looks or anything like that. I was a good wide receiver, tight end. I had 1,000 yards. I could catch a little bit. I could do my thing. I could block I could do all that.
All right.
But not too many schools were looking at me for tight end. Albany came up to me, and I got to talk to Coach Gattuso. He's like, "Do you want to come here?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I do. No doubt."
Well, what were the other options?
Albany.
That was it.
It was that.
That was it.
It was Albany or Albany.
Okay.
Really?
And I loved it. I met Coach Gattuso. He was an amazing dude. Everything like that. I sat me in his office. He's like, "Do you want to play tight end or defensive end?" I looked at him and I didn't even skip a beat. I was like, "DN." It's no doubt about it. I've never played DN in my life. I'm like, let's try it out. And then from there, it just worked.
You never played DN, but you wanted to play DN. Why'd you switch?
Tight end. I knew what I could do at DN. My dad always told me, and I was like, I could definitely see myself just going out there and really having a fun time at DN.
You never played DN in high school, though?
Not once. I started one game in DN my whole high school career.
How much did you weigh in high school?
About 200, 205 most.
Okay, so tall and skinny.
Yep.
Tight end, receiver, a little bit better.
Yes, sir.
So when did you start putting on weight? Because you're much bigger than 200 pounds right now. Yeah.
It was during COVID. I went into COVID around probably 210. And then during COVID, my dad went and bought a bench. He bought 215-pound dumbbells, 235-pound dumbbells, a band, and a jump rope, and put it in the garage. He parked his car outside, so me and my little sister, the one that plays in Georgia, so we could just work out nonstop. And, that's all we did. We just worked out, and my family moved to Arizona at the time, so we're in northern Arizona in Flagstaff, just working out nonstop, just getting after it.
Hot.
And so hot. I ended up gaining I went back to school around 245, 250.
Whoa.
So I ended up gaining about 40 pounds during COVID and came back. A lot of my teammates didn't recognize me. A lot of the coaches didn't recognize me. Some of the trainers thought I was like a whole nother person. They were like, "Oh, nice to meet you." I'm like, "Bro, I was here. I remember you. What are you talking about?"
Wow, 40 pounds in one summer?
Yeah, it was probably however long it was. So I think we
COVID,
went back,
probably March, April?
Yeah.
They probably let you guys go?
Wow. Yeah, I think we went back in March, or we left in March, and we didn't come back till late summer because we wasn't playing in the in the fall. FCS didn't play in the fall, so we didn't come back till late.
I'm amazed. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, so let me ask you this. So here's a coach who recruits you, and no one else recruits you. When you decided to leave and go from Albany to Florida State, was that an easy decision because you could take a giant step closer to the NFL, or was it a hard decision like this guy believed in me, maybe I should reward his loyalty?
It was hard because, you got to look somebody in the eyes that, they were the only people person that believed in me. They were the only people that held me up when I was, at a low point, and I didn't really have too much, I had a lot of belief in myself, but nobody else did, and they did. And, you know, kind of having to sit down across from them, you know, tell them, hey, coach, you know, I'm thinking about transferring, you know, everything like that. And the thing I love about them is they were like, we wish you the best. You know, you're going to do great things. We kind of knew, like, something like this was going to happen. They kind of sat me down. They said, you're going to be amazing. Like, we're always going to reach out to you. And I still talk to him today. You know, Coach Gattuso will text me every now and then. Coach Nessel, he'll call my phone. He'll text my phone. We get after it. Like, they were encouraging the whole way through.
Wow. Pretty cool, huh?
I mean, going to Florida State, I mean, how can you say no to that? You know what I'm saying? It's Florida State. It's defensive end. Were there other places that you were considering transferring to? And by the way, was NIL a part of a transfer, or was it strictly opportunity?
It was strictly opportunity. When I first went to Florida State, I got no NIL. The thing that attracted me the most was Florida State. It was Coach JP. It was Coach, you know, Norvell. Those are the people that got me in the building and got me like, yeah, like this is the place I'm going to go. But my number 2 option was probably Tennessee. It was a real close decision between those two.
Going back to your gaining 40 pounds, what were your strength gains? You said you started with 35-pound dumbbells. The reason I asked is my man Cap is trying creatine. He's trying to get stronger.
At my age, I feel like I need a little something extra. You feel me?
Yeah. So go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. He looking big. He might need the opposite, man. He looking like he can put up some weight now.
He's swole up. He
can put something up now.
Right. Well, I'm trying to keep up with Coach McVay here. You know.
Oh no, that man. That man is swole.
Good luck. Yeah, you mentioned your other D lineman, man. I mean, this group. I like this room. I like you and Byron Young together. Michael Hoyt is going to be your best friend for the next year.
Oh,
he's going to teach you about the NFL. Tell me about your defensive line room.
Oh, my God. It's, you know, so we with the outside linebackers, it's me, Hoyt, B.Y., you know, we all in the room, but we meet with the D-line all the time, you know, kind of get the games running so we can all know, hey, this is what I'm going to do, so we don't have to speak too much, so, you know, we're not giving the O-line kind of keys and stuff on what we're getting into. We just kind of have our nonverbal communications. But, you know, you in that D-line, you got Kobe Turner, somebody who's fast and get off the ball like that. You got Bobby Brown, somebody that's just super strong. Braden Fisk, I don't got to say too much about that. Y'all already know about that one.
Yeah.
But we got all these dudes just on the D-line specifically that, like, it makes my job so much easier because they can hold the guard up, and he can't get out, so I'm getting one-on-ones. Or even if they bring the guard, you're giving them a one-on-one. That's an easy day for them. I'll take a double team if you're giving them a one-on-one. I'll take that all day, any day.
Jared Verse is here. He's the first-round draft choice out of Florida State. It's Sedano and Cap. We are out at Rams training camp. We're back tomorrow as well.
I'm not Sedano, by the way.
No. This is Super Bowl champion D'Marco Farr.
Oh, we know.
But, yes, we know who this is. Right. The number 8.
This is good.
So okay, what number did you wear in high school?
So I wore 23 in high school.
Okay, all right. Michael Jordan, LeBron.
LeBron.
Okay, all right. You go to Albany. What number you wear?
96.
96.
Okay.
Like a real defensive end
number.
Right.
That was a dog number. We had to get after it there.
Okay. How do you go to single digits?
So I've always wanted to wear number 5 for the simple reason that I have 5 siblings. Those are the 5 people that no matter what, they each like hold a big section of my life that hold me down and keep me grounded. When I'm kind of out in the, about in the world and my head kind of flows away, it's so easy for them to keep me calm.
Where are you in the 5?
I'm number 3. I'm the 3rd oldest.
Okay, got it.
But there's 6 of us. I just have 5 siblings.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
6 of us. Okay.
Yes.
And you're right. You're 3.
Yeah, my older sister, my older brother, me, my younger brother, my younger sister, my younger sister.
Okay, got it. So 5.
Yes, sir.
Then how do we get to 8?
2, 5. I was like, let him keep it. But it only felt. No, I'm joking. 2, he wouldn't give me that number. That's all his. But it was.
What was the offer? No, never mind.
Number 8. You come to L.A., the greatest ever in L.A. Wore number 8.
I'm with you.
It felt like the only right thing to do. Like there's nothing wrong with it. I love it. Try to live up to the standard that he set.
I love it. Taking your brothers and your family out there, it's a big deal. I mean, you don't go out there alone. I used to put my brothers' numbers on my wrist tape and take them with me. My oldest brothers.
Yes, sir.
They taught me how to play this game, and they're the reason I'm playing this game. Same for you?
Yes, sir.
Down to the core.
Down to the core. They always, I'm always with them. They always hold me down. I talk to my brothers probably every day, even if it's just the smallest thing. Like I was getting beat down in college football yesterday on the day off. I call my brother. I'm talking about, hey man, this dude just beat me down. My older brother really good at video games. I'm like, hey man, come whoop him. Hey, come do it to him.
My brothers tried to come out of the stands on people trying to get when they're coming after me. But to this day, right, exactly.
Yep.
To this day, they are my toughest critics in the world. Same with your family?
Oh, most definitely. My dad, anything I say, anything I do, if he hears about anything, if he sees like I had a bad play or anything like that, he's gonna let me know. He's gonna be like, so what are you gonna do next? He's never like too hard where it's like demeaning, but it's to the point where you have to be better. This isn't the standard I set for myself. And he holds me to that standard. My mom does it. My older sisters do it. My younger sisters do it. My brothers do it. Everybody does it in my family to hold me to that standard I put for myself.
I love to hear that because we got to meet your mom and dad on draft day. down in Hermosa Beach when we were doing those broadcasts.
Yeah.
Right? Remember, we almost got killed by that umbrella.
The wind.
That flying, right?
That wind was.
Right.
Yes.
But we got to meet your mom and dad. What made your mom and dad move from Central PA, is where I think you said, out to Flagstaff, of all places, Arizona?
My mom, so we moved around a lot as a kid. My dad was a Marine, but the reason we moved so much was my mom just kept getting better and better job offers. You know, she does marketing for hospitals, and she kept getting put up higher and higher in the position, and it was just better opportunities for the whole family. So she was able to move out there. We all moved out there, and I loved it. Flagstaff, Arizona, it's a little small city, but it's a great time.
Your dad's a Marine?
Yes, sir.
That's
He's an ex-Marine.
That's all you had to say back then.
Yeah.
That's how you get. My dad's a Marine. That's how. There you go.
I'm surprised those coaches at Northern Arizona didn't find out you were in town and go, we got this kid from Northern Arizona.
Yeah, I was working out on the practice field. I don't know.
All right, last one. How great can you be?
I think as great as I want myself to be. I got to push myself
How great do you want to be?
I want to be the best, but that's only up to me. It's how much work I'm willing to put in. I feel like that's the best part about that's not even being me. It's about being human. That we have I don't think we have any limits. We can just get to the best we want to be. It's just how much are you willing to work for that.
Jared Verse, first-round draft choice. All right, come on, bring it in, man. Big.
Okay, let's get.
Yeah.
No, I'll just do that.
Yeah,
your grip's stronger than mine.
See, I'll just do that.
You got the grown man strength.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to that level.
My man.
Dude, great to talk to you,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate you, dude.
Go get him, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
All right on. Jared Verse, the first-round draft choice of the Rams. Yes, give him a big old round of applause. We are at Rams training camp, but we're wrapping things up. We're going to all hit the road, and then we are back tomorrow at 4. Laura, phenomenal. DeAndre, outstanding. Funchy, great to have you back. DeMarco, you're the man. And Jared Verse, my brother. Yes, we out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow.